Hello, everybody. I am live. I hope everybody is doing well. I'm just going to let people know on different things that I am live. So I put it in one of the Facebook groups. So hopefully that gets put in there. So hopefully everybody is doing well. As you can see, there are three new items above the calendar. So let's get to the first item. The first item is this beautiful blue diamond painting pen. This is Elsa. Yes, this is what they named it. I don't think you guys see how pretty this really is until the look how glittery this is. This comes from a company called Posh E-Pens. They have a Facebook group. Um, it really is really pretty. It's Elsa, and they make all their own. They make their pens. They have now a website where you can purchase their pens, poshepens.com. But they also have a Facebook group, and that's where you get some of their more affordable options for pens. So this one is Elsa. They gave me the multi-place and the thing because I got to choose which ones I wanted. So that's the Elsa. Camera really doesn't do that pen justice. The next one that came is Color in Heaven Burlesque Special. Now I get this through a subscription. I am subscribed to the magazine, so I get this. So this is 40 flamboyant designs by Neil Kendall. He is the world's best burlesque photographer. Hi Lily, how are you? So this is the new Color in Heaven issue. I was like 50-50 on this when I first saw it. I was like, for people who don't know what burlesque is, yeah, it does show skin, but it's like a borderline. These are some of the things that they do with it. I'm not entirely sure about this book because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this book because I'm like 50-50 on it. I like the girls. I'm not crazy about burlesque. This may be a little sexier than most of our viewers are used to seeing for a book. We have some really interesting pictures in this book. I just want to show you a little bit of it because you guys know that I'm not. This is like 40 different examples of burlesque. And they all come from different countries and backgrounds and acts. This kind of reminds me of those old-fashioned circus ones, this one. I have to turn it around on occasion, the book, because some of them look better like this than they do if I put it straight up. I was curious to see what they would do after the Christmas issue. And this is an interesting thing. I think they want to show us different things. See, only if this image had come out before Halloween, this would have made a perfect Halloween. Hey, Robin. It's very sexy, this issue of Color in Heaven. Not by far not the sexiest, but it is one of the sexier ones. Bride of Frankenstein. We're flipping through the new Color in Heaven Burlesque special. Vampira, Marie DeVoe. It is a very sexy edition of the Color in Heaven magazine. See, this I like. I like things like this, the Hula Girl. Hawaii. Hi, Kim. How are you? Golden Fawn. Is that a male, I think? Saints and Sinners. Because all the names, all the names, they all have names on them in this book, in this edition. I just got this actually in the mail today. Well, actually, yesterday. It came after the stream was over. Of course, everything comes in after the stream is over. I'm like, also, guys, we're going to be coloring from the Color in Heaven calendar. What I'm going to do is I was going through the calendar and I figured, you know what? I want to finish the calendar, just so I can say I finished the calendar. So I'm probably, one of my goals this month is to finish up the calendar and to finish the Deborah Mila book. So probably be coloring in the Color in Heaven book a lot. I was thinking of doing Momo Girl and then Mystica. See, this is Sci-Fi Head. Damsel in Distress. I'm not too sure how I find this a little sexist, this picture. Space Girl. Water Sprite. See, now these are not too bad. The other ones are a little more racier than what I'm used to. Under the Sea. So that's that one. Then they give you the advertisement, of course. Hello, Sparkles DP. How are you? Oh, Sparkles, I have something I think you would like. Sorry you didn't get to see the very first item. Sparkles DP, do you know what this is? Sparkles knows what this is. This is Elsa. This is a Poshy pen. This comes from the company called Posh Pens. They have a Facebook group, and so then you can do what's called the Pick Me purchases. So this is the new pen for all of you guys. I bought it on through their Facebook group. So, isn't it? Now here is the book that I don't know why, but the last two books that this is just funny. This book and the Kanuko book were just hilarious. What happened? All of you know that it took me 3 attempts to buy the Kanuko book. Because when I tried to buy it on Amazon Japan, I couldn't get through. Then I couldn't do something with the Japan. Then the other seller on Etsy, they couldn't give it to me because then they wanted to add DHL shipping to it, and it would have made the book out of my price range. So then I went to another vendor on Etsy after they had canceled that and refunded me my money. This book was funny because I had it on pre-order, and then my pre-order got canceled, and then I had to contact Mardell's publisher and ask them what's going on, and they go, "Don't worry, we will." Oh, those are funny. Those are really funny. Those are when you want something irreverent to color. So then I had to put in another order for this book. Like I didn't get charged for the first book because I was on pre-order, and then they canceled my pre-order. So this is and then I had to do it again, and then I got through eventually when they told us, "Oh, you can order again." So the thing that happens with Phoenix Amulet Publishing, that's the person who publishes Mardell's books. Also they published what else did they publish? Nicholas Filbert's Fantasia. So what happens with them is they only have certain amounts of quantities of books. So it's always a little bit of a issue. So this is Mardell Rubio's new one. This is called Beringen, the Invisible City. Beringen, the Invisible City. So it is spiral bound. It is perforated. So if you want, you can use markers, but as always, I just say leave a blotter page behind whatever you do. And this liner is thick, but I think the paper is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to in his books. So I always like Mardell's books because I always find them beautiful. He always has beautiful women and men. Yes, he actually does include men in his books, so keep that in mind. Color in Heaven stuff you cannot purchase on Amazon. You can only purchase that through their website now. Color in Heaven now has their own website where you can purchase things. before they were going through the Anthem publishing website, which I think they're still on the Anthem, but I think they've made a section just for them. So it's easier for you guys when you go in there and see the book. Look at that. That's pretty. That's interesting. Some people said they don't like this the hair or whatever it is you call there. I don't mind it so much as other people do, so that's just one of the things. So then my mother says I make really, oh, I like that. Look at this. A panda. I'm not really sure what this creature is. A koala. A panda, a koala on the tree. That's really cute. I know, right? The binding is really, like, I love the fact that Mardell does this with his books. And also, you can take them out if you so choose to do them. That's interesting. This one I will need to do this one with fine liners just for the finer details. I like that he has men in his book. Like, this is a nice. Oh, I think this is the cover page. Bye, Miss Pink Monkey. Miss Pink Monkey, I didn't know you were here. Hello. You come and go so fast, Jessica. So, this is she's eating something. Different foods. That's interesting. This book is really interesting. Like, you guys, I just got this right before stream, so I didn't get really a good look. For those of us who like our angels and mystical creatures. Okay, that is different. I always like Mardell because he's interesting. Like, he's not what you call your traditional coloring book artist, and I think a lot of us. I think that's one of the reasons why I really like his books, and I always try to buy one from him when he comes out with the new one, just because his images are so different and so unique. That's different. Look at the dark line. The line work is really dark in this one. You could definitely use pencil in this, but you could also use markers. But if you're going to use markers, just have a blotted page behind them. It's my only recommendation. No matter what you use and markers on, they will bleed through if they're alcohol, and especially if they're water. No double page spread. Usually he has like a double page spread, so I'm used to him having at least one double page spread in his book. So this is it. Now, what's going on here is that we started this page a long time ago and never finished it. This is from the Color in Heaven calendar. So I've decided what I want to do is I want to finish this this calendar, hopefully before the end of the year. I might keep it because I like the images in it. So what I'm going to be doing a lot this month is I am going to be coloring in this a lot. I know, right? You learn how to do that, right? It's like really fun to do that. So leaves. What was the pencil I was using? This is leaf green. Tagal. I don't know what I started this image with, but you know, when you start an image, sometimes you don't realize how much you're going to color of an image, and then sometimes real life interrupts you. This is a Tombow Erotin. People say it different, erotin. These pictures are like poster size. I'll tell you right now, my goal is to cover this whole calendar before the end of the year. I do that, I feel like I accomplished something. I'm trying to figure out where else I can put the green. What color should I make the bunny? Really, I'm not really sure what I should do with the rabbit, the hair. And this one, I don't know. I'd have to count. I got a few left in this one. There's this one we're working on, so that's one here. I have volume paper protecting the image behind it. Two. I got this Selena Finette one, which we started, but I never finished it. I don't think purple works in a bunny. 3, 2, 3, 4. 2 whips. 5, 6, 6. See, what I do to protect the paper is you take some volume paper, protect your paper. This way, when you press, it doesn't go on to the next Hey. I don't know how to do light brown, but I can try it with these pencils because these pencils are a lighter shade. Even though these are technically darker. Light brown one might work. I mean, there's still a lot to do in this picture, but the next one after this is a Canuco Augusta one. You know him for Lenoir, then Bohea, and Rhapsody in the Forest, and now Sympathy of Cute Animals. Then there's the postcard book. And sometimes Canuco also provides free images. You know, I almost pulled that Momo girl because we hadn't done her in a while either. I have to do a picture in her eventually this month because I haven't done one. I also got to figure out what I'm doing in the Slavic Beauties or Queens of Poland. So what have people been coloring, or I can do the bunny brown, light brown with these colors. Purple works on flowers and couches and hair sometimes. This is bamboo. And then try a light brown. Oh yeah. With the irritants, I don't have to work hard on the color because it's light naturally, so. Really, thank you for that suggestion. You know, I think this month what I want to concentrate on doing is actually finishing up some whips that we have in some of the books. And then sometimes I have those, what do you call them? Kirby Forever whips. This is called bamboo. It's like a really light color. The Tombos work really well on nice paper. Like, I find that they don't work well in the Create Space books, but they work well on things like this paper or like the paper that you get in Johanna Basford. Some of the Korean and the Japanese coloring books, they work really well. They also work really well in the Erie books. Which ones did you get, Miss Robin? From what company did you order these things from? and Diamond Art Club. I have not ordered anything from Diamond Art Club. Well, some people would be like, "What? How could you not have ordered anything?" Because what is this one? Chestnut brown. And I'll tell you right now, this is the only set of pencils that does not have a white in it. No, most of the time, almost all the pencil sets will have white, but you know what I noticed in marker sets? There's like almost like maybe 3 companies that have ever been have no white in them. But almost all markers have black in them. Well, that's good to know that 4 of them came in. That's okay, Miss Michelle. We started a little later than normal. You missed the new stuff, but you can always watch it back. We're coloring from the Color in Heaven calendar. I have 6 left to do in it, so I've only done half the calendar. Some are works in progress, some I never even finished. So my goal this month is to finish the calendar. This image happens to be by Kelly O'Gorman. Now she's known for doing wildlife, and then she's also known as the Alphabet Lady. And what I mean by Alphabet Lady is that she has a book called A to Z Coloring, and you color the letters, and then she does that. So, yeah, I got the new Color in Heaven, and it happens to be burlesque. Thank you. You know, I had a little snack today. I had a little crumb cake from Starbucks across the street. Me and my mother sometimes get little snacks today. Today, my mother, I went to the bank today and then I had to do another errand there. So my mother was like, she had me do an errand while I was doing the banking. So it's okay. I don't mind because I had to go out anyway and do these errands. So, you know, everything happens for a reason, they say. These are the tombos we're working with right now, Michelle. Hello. Look, baby, 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 baby. So this is very pale 9. Hold on. So I can see what set I need to get these from. These are what the tombos originally come with. I'm sure it's very kind of them. No. Don't tell me I gotta take out the whole thing. This is what happens when things are not secure. No. So those are what they look like when you get them. Yeah, joy of these all coming out. Which means I already took pencils from this to replace it. Another one. This is a listing of all the pencils. Why does Michelle need eggs? Yep, we found a replacement. VP9, VP9. This is what they look like fully. Look, baby, and it's mama. Now, Sammy would call me a pencil printer for this. I'm not comfortable using this anymore, so I'm just going to replace this with whatever where it was in this set. This is Cherry Red V1. I got these pencils a long time ago, but they're insanely priced now. I think one of the reasons why they're so insanely priced now is because of the imports. I also have these, which is a 36 set of Mujis. You guys have never seen Mujis. They come like this. They were all at one point fully at the same size, but I've used them for different projects. I can't even get the full set of these anymore because the company that made these went out of business a year and a half ago. So now they're super expensive to get. So what I might do is I might end up using them up, and then what I'll do is I'll save this for something, you know, maybe a small little painting or something. Keep something else in. And in total, there's 90 of these pencils in the set because each of them has 10 colors in each of the 3 books. So that's 90. Because they come in 3 volumes. They are, but they're hard to use because they're a harder pencil. They are nice, but they're kind of a little different. Like I bought these and those in an airport because I had forgotten my pencils, and then I saw them in an airport, and I was like, "Oh, I'll buy those." It was an airport purchase, so sometimes you get nice supplies. They are nice, the Mujis, but they're either now they're hard to get because the company that made them went out of business. So depending on what you want. Then maybe like pink here for this, yellow, orange. Hey Keely, how are you doing today? We had started this picture a long time ago. I'm doing what I want to do. One of my goals this month is to actually finish the Color in Heaven calendar for 2020. I'm actually going to keep this book. I'm not keeping a lot of other things, but certain things I do keep. And one of the reasons why I'm going to keep this one is because I like the art in it. For me, it's more about the art. The next picture is Kanuko. Michelle missed the goodies at the beginning. She missed the pretty diamond painting pen. Tom Tigal. I wanted to go on a little bit while you were still on, but my mother was watching TV, so I didn't want to go on while she was still watching TV because I didn't want to get what's called a copyright strike. So I had to wait for her to have her program ended. So, like pink. Cameo pink. Don't worry, we're doing her skin tone. I'm actually not buying books. Yeah, believe it or not, they were like, I'll tell you right now, there's like 3 to 7 books I want, and I'm not buying them right now. I'm just like, I'm so concerned right now about things that are going to happen at the end of this year that I can't. I don't even know what I'm going to get my brother's kids for Christmas. Because there are gifts that I have to get. Why did you time out Lily? They're different than erogitins. What did all the things say? What did all the things say? Why did, why did you time Lily out? Robin. It's okay, Robin. It's okay. I'm sure you didn't mean to do it. I'm sure she'll forgive you. We don't talk much about, things that are going on in the world. And, I am worried. I'm sure they're lovely, Miss Robin. Hi, Charlene. We are coloring from the Color in Heaven 2020 calendar. Don't worry. We will use our prismas for the skin. I don't think you stink. I think sometimes your mind gets put on other things. Dazzling sun. These are the tomboy irritants. My goal, one of my goals this month, Charlene, is to finish up the calendar for 2020. I've done 6 of them, so if I can get this done, it will be number 7. I have this one and another one that I'm working on. So to me, I really want to finish this because then I feel like if I finish this calendar, I will have accomplished something other than the Deborah Mueller books that I covered this year and one Nikki Burnett that I finished. Hello, Angelan. Yeah, and if you want to go to Rockefeller Center this year, they've changed the rules. Not that I don't mind them changing the rules. It's okay to change the rules because of the situation. So we are calling with our irritants today. What is this one? P10. I don't know what the number. I know what the number is, but I don't know what the color is. Hmm. Hmm. You probably like the Rockefeller Center Christmas thingy than to watching it on TV. I love these things too. Here's my orange in this set. Sunset orange. Amazing what you find when what you don't know about people, what they keep secret. Well, I used to go with a guy. Well, he could be quite a handful. He would always yell at people. Like, and this is one reason why I sometimes don't want to be on certain people's teams because I know what they are like. They yell, they scream at you when you mess up, and I'm like, it's supposed to be fun, but also, I understand that some people take their games to whole new extremes, is a nice word to use. Is a really good word for what they do. Okay. I'll put those back there. Muji. Number 25. Oh, sorry. These are old pencils. I never bring them out. These are emojis. I want to thank the person who said that this should be light brown. I think that was Lily C. You know what it is? You have people who get very competitive. And here's the thing, I was one of those people who get very competitive. But when what happens is you get frustrated in the game because people make mistakes and sometimes you're not conditioned to train them. There are people who get trained very rough. And then there are people who don't get trained at all. I remember one year we got third because, I came in late and I came in as a replacement. And the girl was extremely lazy, didn't want to go to practice. Nobody had ever forced this woman. Nobody had forced this woman to go and work. She didn't like me because I made her work. Hello? My mother's saying hello on the phone, I think. And so it was very hard to get through to her why I wanted this person to practice. And, it's very difficult when you don't know how to communicate proficiently. I had one guy, at this point, I'm very good. And he is screaming at me one week because it was the PBA shot, which is the shot the semi-pros ball and the professionals ball. So what happened was the PBA league went on before our league, and they didn't clean the oil and put down a house shot. They left the shot that the PBA bowlers bowl. So when you're going on to the intermediate league, which is part money, if you don't know the shot, you have a problem. The people who were above 200, above 190 or better knew the shot, or the people who did well on the shot had seen the shot before. So me and my other teammate, we didn't know the shot because we hadn't bowled that shot ever in our lives. And my teammate is yelling at me, my anchor. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? I asked him. why are you yelling at me? I don't know the shot. And he goes, you should. He goes, you should all know every shot, every PBA shot. This is unacceptable. He starts yelling at us. Meanwhile, the other guy knows the shot because he bowled that in a men's league. He goes, why is someone who knows the shot? He goes, because I bowled it in the men's league. But you see, if you don't know the shot, you don't know how to play down your ball. You don't know if you got to throw a curve, a straight ball. You know, there's a lot of things that go into learning what a league. Really is. Number 63. Mm-hmm. See, Robert, she forgives you. I think we all make mistakes. But you know, when you don't know how to do something, you know, some people can't be teammates, and some people get to the point where they get so competitive that they start becoming idiots. And you know, the next week, my teammate, who was the anchor at the time, meanwhile, he came in as a mid-season replacement because my original anchor got sick and couldn't continue. Gave us a book, and the book happened to be written by his father. So he had copies of this little book. Literally, his father wrote the book. And I mean, literally wrote the book on PBA shots and how you should bowl on them. Oh, okay. I can show you that. First thing you need to get is some kind of tweezer. Okay, this is a tweezer. You're going to have to get one of these, a marker tweezer or a Copic refill tweezer. That's the first thing you're going to need is a Copic. It's going to be some kind of marker tweezer. Any marker tweezer will work for any marker, but I prefer the Copic tweezer. So you're going to have to get one of these, sweetie, when you get it. When we're done with this picture, I'll show you how to do the refill. Hold on, I have this. This is the old refill, the E95, which is the tea orange. There you go. Here you go. Here's the E95. We're doing this for Michelle because she needs to learn how to refill her Copic. So you take this. Now, I take the far end. I take this end right here. Then, oops. Then you pull this out gently. And you take this. Now, the new ones look different than this. This is the old one, but it's basically the same concept. Then you put it in here. Thirty drops. This is what I did here. Then you put it back in with the tweezer. And make sure it's nicely and tightly in there. You don't want it to be too loose because when it's too loose, all the ink comes out. Then you fold back up the cap. Then you shake it. You shake it real good. And then your marker should be refilled. Make sure you shake it so it goes and gets applied to both ends. Okay, so that's how I do that. You're very welcome, sweetie. I only did that for Michelle because she wanted to know how to refill it. There are other ways to refill it. If you're curious, I would recommend going to Copic's website, which I don't know offhand, but Copic has a website where they show you how to do it, or you could look at the YouTubes and go and ask them how you do the refill. Well, the reason why you want to shake it is so both ends of the marker get an even distribution of the marker. And then this is white. This is the white, which is number 34. And we know what comes out now. What does this, everybody? What comes out now? Thank you, Miss Robin. Yes, the Prismas come out now. Oh, Prismas. Well, I try not to fill more than 30 or 35 in cream. I tell you no more than a milliliter. This is cream. This is the Prismas. Yes, our Prismas come out when we want to do skin tone. I can use other things besides Prismas for skin tone, but I personally prefer Prismas for skin tone, but that's just me. Thank you, Shalene, for the face. Okay, no, that's the Tombos. But we also have our livers out today, too. So, then we have, is that my eggshell? Yes. Eggshell. On a lot of skin tone, it's also trial and error. No, it wasn't until I started watching YouTube videos that I got an idea on how to do skin tone a lot better than when I was doing it when I started. Deco Pink. Should we continue doing the calendar? Seashell Pink. So Sorry, guys, I'm looking for my nectar. Nectar's always the color that's the hardest to find. I would re-get the pen if that happened to me. Salmon pink. I'd throw that marker out and then buy a new one. But this time you'll know how to do it better. I've never had that happen to with me to the Copic marker. This is salmon pink. So that's what I would do. I've never had that happen with the Copic, but I was glad that someone asked me about it. Nectar PC 1092. Now I've seen a lot of people use this for darker skin tone. No problem, Michelle. Come, you can always watch back the playback later. Remember that. Now we're going to blend the color together with light peach. You put light down peach down, or you put granite rose down as your blended color. The granite rose is a great blender in the Pablos. That's one of those great neutral colors. Who here got Peacock? And I'm talking the free version of it. I'm kind of a little upset because I wanted to watch the new Saved by the Bell, right? So I watched the first episode. I liked it overall. But just the reboot, I really, really enjoyed that. Because I remember as a kid, as a teenager, I would love watching it. Saved by the Bell, and I would watch it every Saturday, the original cast. Yes, I'm one of those people who's so then we got that done. So I really enjoyed it, but then I wanted to watch more, but they said I would have to pay an extra $5 a month. if I wanted premium access. So I'm like wondering if they're just going to release every episode bi-weekly. I'm not going to pay $5 extra because I'm already paying for like 4 or 5 streaming services. So I don't think that's fair to ask me to pay for another streaming service when you said it was free. So this is, yes, I have this thing where I put little stickies on my page. Oh, that's not working anymore. Oh, bad sticky. Bad sticky. Bad sticky. So when I'm done with them, I put little stickies on them so I know what I've colored for the month. So this is, we have finished it, guys. Thank you for letting me finish it. So now I'm going to take the volume paper off, and you see nothing smudged on this volume paper. This volume paper is like the best paper I've ever had. That's for a blotter page. I didn't have this blotter page done. Thank you, guys. So let's see what's next in the calendar. Uh-oh, my great fear. Everybody, if anybody knows what is the one thing I don't really color a lot of on this channel. Yeah, you got it right. Oh, no, missing ass. And great fear is next. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lily C. Oh, oh, this is weakness. Yes. It's my own weakness. Oh, oh, I'm scared. Who's good at animals? Who's good at animals? That was one animal. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 animals. Okay, so we'll color this. So this is the Canucle Igusa, number 3. Mm-hmm. Color what you know. Someone told me once, if you have a problem coloring animals in a picture, start with something else in the picture and then. Thank you, Robin. I do want to finish this calendar, so it's a project of mine this month. And we may do something else another day. But no, the calendar is being done. I believe this is a, see, this is a cup. Animals are my weakness. I will say that unless they're grayscale, or unless it's just one little animal, then I don't have a problem doing it. But this is a little bit of a scary thing for me to do a picture that's very different. Number 43. Animals really do fluster me because it's like I don't get their skin right. Sometimes I can get it right, sometimes I don't. I think this is one reason why I do animal pictures in grayscale before I do them in any other. I was very happy today. Things came in. My new bank card came in. So that was good. I'm thinking a pink cup, light pink cup. Leaf green. Is that a strawberry? What color should we make the bunny? Doesn't it look like a strawberry? So I'm just going to put in 24. Thinking beige or brown again. $17. These are Mujis. I think these are the 36 set. I don't have the 72 set. I think the 72 set is now retailing for about 40 something dollars on Amazon. Number 30. We haven't gotten to the bunny yet. We're doing the I think once I do the first bunny, I think we should be okay in this picture. Because you guys know I don't really do animals very well. Because I don't think I do animals well. Tombos. What just happened? Sorry guys, I pressed something and then my whole screen went like blank for just a second. There's a certain color I'm looking for. It's called gamboge. And it's in the set of tone bowls, this color. This is gamboge. I like that, how you got the strawberry little emoji in there, Lily. I don't even know how to do that with my things when I make comments unless I'm on Facebook. This is hummingbird. Oh, that sounds very good, Michelle. Me and my mother had a butternut squash soup the last few days with that we made, and we ate the last of it last night. Lilac. And this image is the next one in the Color in Heaven calendar. This is from Kanuko Gusa. He's the guy, he's the illustrator of Manoir de Bohea, Rhapsody in Forest, Waltz of the Season, which is the postcard book, A Symphony of Cute Animals. If the illustrations look familiar to anybody. That's why this one looks awfully familiar to some of you. No problem. I'll probably be done in a few minutes anyway. We're going to probably do the bunny and then we'll be done after the bunny gets done. I'm just going to do his eye, make it green. Bye, Shalene. See you soon. What are you doing today on your live? Are you diamond painting today on your live, Shalene? I'm not really sure what. Oh, guys, I forgot to do the rest of that. See, I don't have that done. I forgot part of the thing. See, we missed some of the. See, we missed some of that stuff in there. So I got to get back to Gamboge and the hummingbird. Ah, funny, right? That's funny. Gamboge, hummingbird, Gamboge. And now we're going to color this. This will be the final thing that we do today, but I'm going to finish this off with the bunny. Yes, I am coloring the bunny, and then we're going to be done. Is this bamboo? Yes. Okay. So then when we're done, hello, Dream Buzz. We're going to be done after the bunny. For me, the bunny is the hardest thing to do. Believe it or not, this is the hardest thing for me to color is animals. I've also watched a lot of The Crown this season. This one image, it will take us multiple streams to do. This is not going to be a 1 or 2 stream. I'm gonna guess about 3 or 4 streams is what I'm thinking. I think once I color one animal, I think I'll be okay. For me, it's hard to watch 2 streams, but I can do it. But I don't like to do watch 2 streams at once. I always feel guilty when I do that, you know? Or there's somebody else's stream while I'm watching somebody else's stream, you know? I always feel a little bit guilty. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the holiday stuff and just work on a project that you really like. Like, this is a project that I've really, really wanted to finish my calendar. I almost bought 2 calendars for this year, and then I'm now glad that I only bought 1 calendar instead of. I think for me, the calendars are more special. Yeah, I think it's hard to go live and watch somebody else's stream, but I know a few people who can do that, and I'm not one of them. I remember one time I was going live while Dee Dee was live, and then you could hear Dee Dee in the background, and I didn't mean to do that. I was. I try not to go on at the same time as somebody else, but sometimes it's just like you want to go live, and you're like, they've been on forever, so you're like, you know what, I have time now, and I want to go. And you try not to be rude to the other person. But I think there's enough room for everybody because everybody does something different. Some people use markers. Some people are doing Neo 2. Some people are doing pastels. Somebody may be doing watercolor, and that's not what you do, but they do it. And there may be a different audience for watercolor than the audience that you do. So sometimes it's just about what people are doing and what book they choose to do. I think after the bunny sun, we'll finish. Yeah, I alternate sometimes what I do. Sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 days of coloring, and then I'll be like, you know what, I want to do some diamond painting. So, I'm no more as a coloring book channel than I am a diamond painting channel. But sometimes I like to switch it up too. And there's nothing wrong with that, I say. Switch it up, make it interesting. So, we finished the Kelly O'Gorman piece. Now we're working on the Kanuko Agusa piece, which is April's month. I had done May already, so May was the Michelangelo one. When this is done, we'll do a flip through of the finished coloring book. And I'm actually not getting rid of this book. I'm actually going to keep this one. This is one of those ones that I will keep. So I want to thank you guys for coming. So hopefully, probably next stream will be a diamond painting stream. If it's not, it will probably be this, or it'll probably be a Demeter Victoria, or a Christmas one, depending on what I like. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope you have enjoyed this stream. I didn't put any links down because I just didn't have the patience to do the links today. So, and I want to thank everybody who helped with the links today. So thank you guys. I'm not sure who's going live. I think Shalene said that she would be on shortly. So I hope everybody is well. And our little bunny, I finally, I'm slowly getting over my fear of coloring animals, but it is happening. So bye everybody. I hope everybody is enjoying themselves and taking care of themselves. Bye everybody.